the tremendous Tommy talking to you to talk about some tremendous inventions today. Mainly because we have a couple of real jokes that are gonna show you some excellent two products that just came on the market. Introducing our latest inventor from Invention, Indiana. It's Ivan the Inventable. Justin Eric Lilycopterer.
This thing here has revolutionized Lilycopter. It's better than a helicopter because it has more engines. Alright. Okay. Main engine has a propeller, which is right here. Got it off a little toy that we went to Nana's and we got it back. Broke the toy and then we had to use that. Sparker. Little engine. Can't show you that because that's on the product. Okay. Terminals, which are positive and negative. That's which one is it? Negative. That one there's positive. Back engine is wires are hooked up. All these 1, 2, 3 engines are all hooked up to these two terminals. Okay. This front engine here, used for propulsion, which uses a helicopter blade, which lifts it up and it goes off. The sparker, so this little stomper engine, is used for jolting and for shock, or jump starting the engine. This whole big helicopter is just
Lilycopter.
the Lilycopter. Thank you. Correct myself. Is just a 6-volt battery, one of those big light bulb batteries. This thing, which is the cargo space, is actually a seat too. Put 2 little G.I. Joes, which these are seats. Put them on. You can have that for a helicopter, or you take off the seats and the G.I. Joes and use that for cargo space.
Mm-hmm.
And you carry like 3 times as much weight as the 6-volt is. That's very heavy. Okay. The back engine is used for extra speed. You put this propeller on the back end, clip it on, hook the wire. See, these things here aren't all hooked up all at once. You take off all the wires so then they don't go, so you don't waste the batteries, because you have to buy the battery. You hook this wire here, cut it out, Tyler Nimbus, I'll punch you. You unhook this wire when you want it to go. This wire right here, you hook it on to this terminal. This engine here goes, and you have like a torpedo thing that I guess levitates. And then this little thing that I put on here just to make up the space. Okay, this thing here is made up of 2 D-sized batteries.
Nice.
Quiet, Nim. 2 D-side batteries, and it has I have it right here.
We're gonna actually see the invention already.
That is right. Correct. No government ever does this. Not even Russia. See? Okay. 2 D-sized batteries. Bought them at the store, Kmart, 99 cents. Not too much.
89.
89, who cares? 11 cents. Alright. This thing here is just a little escape pod. 2 little terminals again. You hook up this wire here, which is a twist tie thing that you use for garbage cans. Garbage bags, you just take off the paper and you have a little wire. Simple. Tape them together. Have the wire hitching to both terminals. If you don't, then the thing doesn't work. On the back, do the same thing, except this wire here is hooked up to the other terminal, which this one here isn't hooked up, because if it was, it would have been going now. Now, I just found this out today, that this thing here has 2 speeds. Didn't believe it. You put this thing, it's supposed to be flying, but it can land. Alright, this is getting really cocky. Alright, let's just do this again. I'm very impatient. push this wire in on the back where my thumb is, on the right, or what is it? Yeah, right. What little wire there isn't going too good. Take it off. Has a little speed, low speed, so it doesn't use as much fuel. Push the wire in, you have high speed to get out of there, in case you're in a war.
We'll start production of those next week. Put it in the Pentagon budget.
Okay.
Now, can we see the reality of this other tremendous piece of equipment? Let's see that blueprint again. And now let's see the actual product that resulted here, and we'll see the two. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The prototype is on the table.
Gritted.
The prototype is on the table. You can see that every specification was followed right down to the final detail. You can see that the wires, the connectors, this is a perfect constructed piece of acid. Now we're going to see if it actually functions.
It does, don't worry. I wouldn't make it if it didn't work.
Yeah,
Okay. Now, Professor here. Okay, this thing here is the sparker.
That's right, the sparker.
Stomper engine, that's all it is.
That's a SE.
Yep. Okay, forget it. Didn't get the joke.
Stomper engine.
Yeah. Drone fits this terminal up, which is hooked to the terminal.
We're going to see why we call it a sparker.
Yep.
In a minute. We see those twist ties.
Yep, twist ties are very efficient.
Yep.
40 in a bag.
Yep, bass. Efficient.
Yes. Didn't get it, but I'm going to laugh anyways.
Trout. Efficient.
Okay, I get it. Hooked up to the other terminal. Now, I can never get this stupid thing going. Alright. It's okay. Plenty of time. 26 hours.
Gotta get that 26 hours too.
Okay, tape had to come off.
That's
This guy
why.
didn't make it right. Now, this is why you get a sparker. Put this wire, this is connected up to the positive, this one here is connected to the negative. Up like this on the engine. Doesn't work. Bummers, because it's tight on the tape. Come on, let's go. Or I'd like to make this thing go. Going the wrong way. This is swift. So. This thing here is too tight. So. This is really bumming the life off. Okay. My associate. Alright, here we go.
Wow. Now that is a dynamic invention, ladies and gentlemen.
Just not working when it's on film. See, it's film shy. You notice when it's on film. You watch after the show, you just come to my office, it'll work perfect. That's the sparker.
Put it anywhere on it.
Where? See, it's all metal. I mean, whatever touches metal, it's good. Now, main engine, which is blocked by a sparker thing. Get out of my life, so I'm getting really bugged. Now, go lay down. Okay, main engine. No, not main engine. That is not the main engine. That is the back one. Faulty. Okay, main engine. Positive, negative. Little. Now, we must take off the sparker or else the thing won't work. Yeah. Well, you caught us at a bad time. Okay. Okay, look at that. Put the propeller on like this. I'll watch this blue.
Mm-hmm.
Good boy.
I have to keep that thing in mind. Alright.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. This is so profound.
Okay.
That is just absolutely excellent.
Justin, you know, if you tie a little string or something to it, it would make it float out. You know how you put like a ribbon on a fan?
Mhm.
It makes it... Let's see it.
No, because see, look, it'll just go around on the fan because it's going so fast.
That's right, the inventor knows.
It would look neat, though.
Okay.
That made
Okay,
really
back engine. The thing ain't going around, no, it doesn't. Too bad. Okay, back engine. Terminal wire right here hooks up to on the terminal that's over here. So it's just like this.
Wow. Is anything happening? Yes. There is a blue maggot.
See? It's a Lego.
It's a Lego. And it is
Lego
in fact,
Lego.
it is in fact
Lego
turning
Lego.
around
Okay.
as if it were a Dizzy Gillespie.
Now,
Later.
later.
Did you hear him push that cuck out?
Yes, I have to go. I really had to go cut. But I left this morning after I ate my Lego.
Wow. Now, I'll tell you, I feel like a real fan of yours. I'm telling you right now that I'm freezing cold over here. I'm icing up. There is so much ice from this wind.
Hey,
I'm ringing a new invention.
The phone. Hi, how you doing? Pretty good.
okay,
He
that is.
Can he call you back? He's filming the kids.
1 second. Gotta go get
Huh?
another invention.
You can see the deep thinking thunk that's thought that he was silly, but actually he's 33 and very thick.
Very thick.
What is he gonna do? He's folding his knife. This is for the record, folks.
Excuse me. Give me a cut you on.
Well, what's the latest invention?
Latest invention. Little.
Mine.
A little. Very well. This is mine. Well.
Oh.
Okay. This one here is the little fan belt thingy. Same kind of construction as the other one. Okay. This thing here. On the table, on a good table. This thing here.
Wow.
Now, I didn't have to have this pencil and this other Lego thingy. If I didn't have them on the table, it goes around in circles. I did make a hovercraft. Should I show the hovercraft?
Oh, you might as well.
Okay.
I shall go get it.
You should go sit down.
I'm telling you, we're going to look at this invention a little bit later. You can see that he's practicing now. We're going to see that idiot thing that this kid made. But for now, let's go back to the hovercraft.
Birdcraft.
It's a marker box. It says markers. Magic
Smell
marker.
marker.
Magic markers. Smelly, because you farted. This thing here is
Erector.
Rector set.
Rector son.
Just a piece of plastic with holes in it. Put a shopping bag over the bottom so it won't sink. A few faculties. Ripped it. This thing here, taped it on the top. Put a little G.I. Joe, a couple of them right there. Tape them in. Hey,
Couple
go
of
slow
them?
down. And you put any kind of battery or 6 volt or something. Actually, it's a double A. Stand it up on end so the little positive part is up here. Put a wire, stick it underneath there. Actually, I have to epoxy the double A battery right here. Put a wire, hook it up to there, to the bottom, and hook another wire up to
Where
The
the
top.
little van sit.
which an engine like this sits on the top, and the positive part is already on the engine, so you just take that negative, put the wire onto the top, and it makes it go. Now, since that's all on, take this propeller, which has been used in many ways, fling it at somebody or use it. Okay, it goes on like this on the engine, which has this little thing here, which hinges on, put it on, and put it on, turn the thing on. Yes, I have. I know. Faculty. And the thing just goes around. Now, I cut it off because I wanted to make it a boat. Had rudders right here. It would stick down, they would make it go. The reason why this thing didn't go, because when I went this way, the boat just went around in circles. So, I need a bigger piece of a loop styrofoam, about that wide, that long, make it floatable. There it is. Take another one of these propellers, take two 6 volts, like that, not exactly like it. Just take 2 6-volts, place them on the thing, take them on, or epoxy them, put the propeller to make the left one go this way, the other one to go this way, so they're going into each other. And when it mixes, it makes the air go that way instead of just that way or this way, so it'll go straight. But I haven't been able to do that because I haven't had enough. It's pretty simple. You just make it. You just take any kind of battery, hook a terminal up to the positive and then negative. You just take an engine, put it on there. The two things. Either it doesn't matter if it's positive or negative on this side or that side. It might just go this way. It might go that way.
You positive?
No, I'm neutral.
Okay.
I think it's going to be really great. So my 7 kids I'm going to be having, hopefully. I'm going to put these things here in my savings. Yeah, put them in the bank now. I'm going to have a treasure chest, which the filmer has picked up for me. Put whatever I want to save for my kids. Put it all in there. These things here are going in it. If they still work.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Professor Puke. And we're so happy to have seen those things. Now they're logged in history, and for one thing, it's on this date of, and as a matter of fact, it is March 2nd, 1986 at 1:13 in the afternoon.
1:12, 9 seconds.
My watch is better. There's no question about it. There's no question. That's what I'm saying. So it was set before time was really established. There is no doubt in my mind that you have in here. There's no doubt in my mind, whatever I was talking about, that these things are now officially patented because they are registered in time. So if anybody else decides to invent these things, we will have documentation to be able to say that we knew it before they did. I want you to see another invention here for a second.
Yeah.
Hey, Bucky!
There. See that invention? That's inventive. So thank you, Professor Puke, for giving us your knowledge.
Yep.
Now we'll take a quick break and we'll introduce our next contestant, who is going to come in and show us how life in the twirl lane has been stopped. And here we go. There you see it, ladies and gentlemen. Inventor number 2, the only other one. This guy is somebody who, if his head was turned on straight, he would still look backwards. And so therefore, let us introduce to you what he has for green writing.
Red.
I mean blueprint.
Red print.
Oh yeah, okay. Now, let's see this fantastic product. If you would look at me and tell me and explain it, we will understand why he is named Kyler Cormier.
Not me.
Oh, I like those green writing.
Red.
Oh.
Alright, take a regular 6-volt. That's 1 6-volt. That's 1 6-volt. Right.
We're talking 1 6-volt.
1 6-volt, yeah. You got the word. And like
Tyler,
this.
can't even see it on the film.
It's okay.
And
That's
there's
good.
and there's 1 engine.
Only one.
Only
He
1.
only needed one where the other inventor needed 3. He's streamlining now.
And there's only 1 propeller.
And only one. Did you hear that, folks? And we're not talking a whole series of garbage. We're talking one very important propeller.
Little cargo plane.
Now that is something that helps stick the things together.
Give to the needy, please. Alright,
Don't
then.
seize in my lap.
Alright, you take 1 stumper engine, 2 wires, 2. That's all you need is 2 wires.
Not 3.
Just 2. Just 2. And
I like the top of his head.
Dad never bends down like that. It'd be bright light.
Right.
Use them upside down, put wax on it instead, it'd be a buffer.
This is the 6-volt. It's all messed up.
That's a finger. Oh. Yep. Are you ready to show us the comparison? Let me see. Let me see the product in this blueprint.
I only got one sparker on it, but
That's all it needs is one sparker. Wow. I'm telling you.
Just put it on.
He just poked his eye with a propeller. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's okay. Sometimes these new products can get away from you.
oh yeah, definitely.
We're talking, oh yeah, definitely is here.
Bummers.
Right now, his bum is an error. Look at the size of that coat hanger. That is an enormous propeller. And it's actually speeding up. Oh my goodness. It's excellent. It's excellent. It was completely designed. I'm telling you right now, the window shade is flapping because it has so much air flapping at it. And I can hardly even talk because my cheeks are peeling back with so much air. And listen. We're talking, tickin' talking. Now let's see what that other fantastic piece of equipment does.
Actually, it's not a Invention. I got the same thing as Justin. As that Professor Puke over there.
Yeah.
Putrid. Yeah.
Yeah, he has a real noisy one. Well, yours worked right away. I'll give you that. Let me hear it again. Yours seems much more functional. Yes. Yes. We could use that in our next movie.
Scare away the enemy.
Mm-mm. Anywhere that's very metal. Even inside it.
Well, that's kind of fantastic.
See, that's
Well, what else does it do?
it's bummer. Take off the thing.
He is completely disassembling it. Look at this. Look. 45 years of experimentation went into this. And he is now just
Jackknife.
ripping it apart.
Literally.
Just a Lego. See? Lego.
Just a Lego. A yellow Lego, no less.
Nay, well.
2 Legos.
We're talking 2. 2 yellow Legos. Let's see if maybe he could possibly cut himself in history here.
Shut up.
Let's see if
Yeah, maybe
he
you're
possibly
using the wrong
could
end
cut
of
his
the knife.
fingers while we're watching.
Can I
Die. Ah!
Not here, Joss.
You know here?
Did anyone see the invention is now where it will end up ultimately?
In the garbage.
With
With the banner all worn down, I'll cut